Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our KosherBoyz and KosherGirls event. My name is Avi Benjamin, I'll be your host. Tonight's class is sponsored by Nishmat, Avram Chaim ben Yocheved, Eliyahu Mani ben Leah, Elchanan ben Bruria, Eliyahu ben Chefsi, Osher Simcha ben Sarah, and third seed Bat Esther Malka. Also, this is for the zivug, for people who cannot find themselves a soulmate. It's another chance for you guys to get to the age where you're going to get married. Margalit bat Basam Dachaya, Natalie bat Aksana, Shira bat Mazel, Lana bat Jan Chana, Suela bat Esther Bano, Benjamin ben Esther Bano, Shamir ben Rivka Rula, David ben Angelika Chana, Nicole Am Yisrael, and everybody in this room. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's topic I chose because a dear friend of mine has made an album. It's called Going Through the Motions. So give a round of applause for my friend Jacob, who I've seen grow spiritually, emotionally, and he's a really good dude, and he made an album happen, and I want you to know that I've seen him put away everything that he has to do in his life, and this year he focused and he got it done. Baruch Hashem, Jacob, kol hakavod to you. This week's topic is going through the motions. Why? I say this in every class, and I'm going to say it again and again. I'm not here to teach nobody, I'm not your teacher. I'm your age, I'm younger than you. If you guys think you're a child, I'm more of a child than you. Just so happens to be that I've experienced certain stuff that I don't want you to slip and fall to as well. Why I called it going through the motions is, majority of the time, there's a lot of things going on in people's lives, and I'm going to ask a question for everybody in this classroom. Who's going through something right now? No lie. Something at home, maybe a relationship, or something's bothering you. Who's going through something? Girls, you don't have to be shy to pick up your hand. 99% of girls have problems, don't even front. So what I'm trying to tell you is everybody's going through these motions. Everybody has motions like what they're going through. So we're going to round about changing perspective of mind. Me personally, when I get into a zone where I can't concentrate or write, I can't focus on the stuff that I need to do, I know it stems from me not being able to talk to Hashem. I notice that. If I wake up in the morning, sometimes I leave the house, I'm in a rush. I wake up, the alarm clock just rang, I'm like, yo, I'm late, I gotta go. I get into my car, I didn't say modern, I didn't do anything at the night. I walked out of my house like nothing happened, just washed my face and left. And I noticed from that point on, my day's kind of going down. I don't go pray in the synagogue sometimes. I put on tefillin like somebody's doing me a favor, I'm doing them a favor. 2 seconds. And I wonder why my day is not going good. That's the first thing I want to talk about. Your responsibility, also on my behalf, not on yours, my behalf. You're not bad, I'm bad. Now the days that I do wake up and I put on tefillin and I'm doing the right thing, I see that my day is going real smooth. Conversations with people are great, I'm smiling, I feel good, I feel reassured. I go to the mikvah, I feel happy, I'm like, wow, you know what, I'm actually doing the right thing. But then there's times when I'm down. What am I supposed to do? To be honest with you, I don't know. But I know it helps me. Music helps me. Talking to Hashem helps me. My question is, what helps you? You like to draw? Do you like to sing? Do you have a hobby that you do? How are you going to get through these motions? You know, I told you a while back, I mentioned that every class is sponsored because of a friend of mine that we do in Shrant. When my friend died, I couldn't contain myself. Even till today, when we go visit his grave, I can't stay there for more than 3, 4, 5 minutes. I start to burst out in tears and I go crazy. My uncle saw me one time, you know what he says? He was like, Avi John, if you're gonna keep getting mad like this and upset and depressed over every situation in life, you're not gonna make it past 35. Because he sees, he goes like, look at the way you're crying, look at the way you're taking the situation, it's okay, that's the way Hashem works. Our problem is we stress. Why? Because we think we know the way Hashem works and we get upset with the result. Why are you getting upset? It wasn't in your control. And I'm starting to realize that now. Why? Because every single day, there's something new that I have to face. I just have to be ready to face it. I need to have a seder. Thing is, I can't really be telling you too much about religion because I'm not a knowledge scholar. I can tell you what the system is and how it works. There's certain stuff that you have to do. Basic common sense. Hashem is not a fool. He knows when you're trying to do good. He knows when you're trying to do bad. You can't really fool him. I tell people, have this concept in your brain. Everybody watch a movie where you have like a devil on this side and an angel on this side. The devil goes like, hey, do it, who cares? And the other side goes like, no, you're such a good person, don't do it. It's basic. Play the same role. Before you do anything in your life, like, is this gonna help me? Is this not not going to help me? How would my mom look at this if my mom was standing right next to me? You know, when I was young, I had a problem. I used to think it was cool to smoke, so I would pick up cigarettes from the floor and I would light them. And I'm trying to hide so my neighbor wouldn't see me. Who are you hiding from? Hashem is watching you. Who are you hiding? Why are you embarrassed from him? He's your neighbor. You guys have to get a level of Yirat Shamayim. And I'm not saying I have it. It means fear of the heavens. People don't gotta tell you don't kill nobody. It's common sense, right? Don't kill nobody. It's basic common sense. People don't gotta tell you don't talk about somebody's mom. People don't gotta tell you don't open up your friend's refrigerator. People don't gotta tell you don't come to somebody's house empty-handed. There's basic morals that people like us have forgotten. Why? Because we've been neglected of that information from our parents. It's not their fault. They're busy trying to give us the best life. But is that really the best life? I wouldn't say so. Some practical stuff that I wanted to talk to you about today. You know, there was a lady, there's people always messaging us, and they were upset because we haven't done a class in 4 weeks. And it's my fault. Why? Because I've been trying to prepare a big barbecue in the park with a concert for you guys, but it hasn't been working out. But hopefully we will. So this lady randomly messaged me. She was like, why don't you guys stop the classes? Are people growing from the classes? So I told them, Baruch Hashem, people are coming to the classes. It's full, both girls and guys. But now I can't lie. I have to show her that there's some growth. And I've seen growth. I've seen growth in, not to keep mentioning his name, but I've seen growth in Jacob. I've seen growth in my little brother. I've seen growth in Jeremy. I know this guy, I've been cutting his hair for a while. I've seen people grow over here. I see Ari comes. I see Mr. Ustad is always coming. I see all the time we have familiar faces, which is a great thing. But we have to make sure we take something upon ourselves. Because every class we're doing it for not only for the people who sponsor the class, we're doing it for ourselves. Don't come here to waste your time to eat, to socialize. I made it so that there's going to be girls and boys for you guys to see each other. For you guys to understand we're in one clique. We can all help each other. Nobody's against each other. Nobody's cooler than anybody over here. But we have to be able to take something home. Some practical stuff I wanted to tell you. If your surroundings are not helping you, you got to bounce. If your friends are not doing the right thing, they're not on the derech, you have to bounce. You cannot be with them. They're poisoning you. I noticed that I chill with friends that I used to grow up with. I see they're doing stuff I'm not comfortable with. I see some of my friends that don't even eat kosher food anymore. I see McDonald's on the table. I'm like, well, I can't be here. I can't be here. Yes, we're friends, we grew up, but I grew out of that stage. I'm going through my own motion. I'm trying to grow. I don't want to stay in the same place forever. And it's hard. So if you have a problem like that, if you have a friend, even for girls, if your friends are dressing too inappropriate, don't dress with her. Why? Because people are going to judge you according to her. If you got friends that do the wrong stuff and they take you to places, they drive fast in the car, don't go with them. Why are you hanging out with him? If your friend is not eating kosher, he's not helping you grow, and your parents think he's a bad influence, why do that? What did you gain? Your parents don't like it, they're worried about you. I'm sure Hashem can't possibly be happy with you because he wants you to win. So if you have friends that are putting you off the derech, change it up. Get somebody else, somebody inspires you. Chill with older people. Don't hang out with people your age. If the person is young, he's smart, she's young, she knows what she's talking about, she knows how to dress, knows how to talk, okay, you hang out with her. She doesn't benefit you, she's 15 hours a day on Instagram and Facebook like myself. What can you learn from somebody like that? Nothing. Second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is a lifestyle. People tell me that my lifestyle is very filtered. I don't go to the club no more, and if I did, I'm not gonna lie, I recently went to Brooklyn to the boardwalk and I felt really uncomfortable because I got out of my comfort zone. Yes, in my mind I'm reserved, keeping my eyes to myself, I'm keeping my thoughts filtered, but I'm also in an environment that's not gonna help me grow. Nobody's telling you guys not to be young, have fun, just be smart before you have fun. Know there's consequences, know that there's parents at night worrying about you. I got 2 kids, my mom still worries about me. I'm a father already. I have people on the daily, they message me, oh, can you please talk to my son, can you please talk to my daughter? Can you imagine being that parent? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? People come to me, my son is doing this, my son's that, yeah, my daughter's with this. What? I have a heart attack. I'm telling you, I don't even want to think about those situations. Why? Because I don't know what I would do in those situations. That's why I have to go for guidance. I don't got the answers. If you guys ask me a question, I'll do my due diligence to try to find you an answer. If I can't, I'll find it from somebody who got the answer for you. Like they say, you ain't got the answer, Sway. Last but not least, I want to tell you there's going to be ups and downs in life. I noticed that for myself. I'm telling you guys, as a person who comes to try to give you a class and talk to you, this is not a class, I'm trying to talk to you. This year has been the hardest year in my life, but It is the best year of my life too. Because now I understand Hashem's in control. Before, I thought I understood. And I was upset. I'm like, why is this happening? I'm praying to you. I'm doing everything. Shabbat, I have kids, I got married young. Why are you making me suffer? Why are you making me suffer? Nah, you're not suffering. I thought I was suffering. I didn't see the light because I was too busy in the darkness. And I say this in every class. What's the best part about being on the bottom? You can only go up. So what if you fell down? So what if people are talking bad about you in the neighborhood? So what if you failed? So what if your parents looking down at you? From now on, they can only look up. You can't go any worse. This is a growth class. We're going to try to help each other grow. There's a KosherGirls and KosherBoyz WhatsApp group. Get involved. Message me. You got something you want to ask me? You need my help? Morally, physically. If I cannot help you, at least maybe one of my friends can. Maybe the Rebbeim can help you. Don't be deprived of it. I'm telling you, I pray to God I had a class like this when I was younger. People to reach out to us, older people from the neighborhood that make music, or even the sponsors that come over here. Believe it or not, a lot of your parents, they're really happy that you guys come here. Not because of me, because you guys are together. It's important. You guys have to grow. Don't come to this for me. Do me a solid. Do me a favor. If you come into this class, you're not taking anything upon yourself, what'd you gain? Okay, you came here, you listen to some musaf, do the chizuk. Gotta take it into action. I would like to tell you a situation. I don't think it's appropriate for me to do so, but I'll try to wrap around it as much as I can. The more I think that my problems are bad, unfortunately, I have to look at other people's problems to understand that my problems are really not that bad. Straight up. I know it sounds hard. I think, oh man, I got it all bad. I can't do this. I'm late for that. I'm struggling here. But then I'm like, yeah, but look at him. Look at him. Got out of jail, has no kids, 40 years old. Your situation might be bad to you. It's not bad in general. It's just a perspective that we look at it. When you look at a cup, if you look at it this way, it's a circle. But if you look at it from the side, it's a cylinder. We're both looking at the same thing, just from different perspectives. All I'm trying to tell you is, guys, you gotta grow. You have to spiritually grow. This is why we have my friends like Kogan, my friends like Jay Solomon, for them to be able to make music and hip-hop for you guys to be able to adapt to. At least it's one of us doing it, but don't neglect the fact that people are putting their time and effort, and your parents, believe me when I tell you, a lot of your parents call. I know a lot of your parents. I see them all over the place. And they're interested to know what you guys are doing. So make them proud, do the right thing. If you guys need anything in the address of religion, of observancy, you guys want to throw a big event or Shabbaton, I'm down, but I need you guys' commitments. I need to be able to have everybody's phone number. I need you to be in the groups. There's plenty of merchandise I've given out online that I couldn't be able to give out to you guys. You have to be involved. You have to be participating. And I'm really happy that you guys are doing it, because once we make this concert in the park, it's going to be official. But yes, how much fun can we have? How much music can we have? What are we going to start doing? Make a promise to yourself. You're not doing anything for me. You're not doing it for nobody. If you do good, my father says this to my face. My father's very funny. He's sarcastic. He says something like this. Avram, I don't need you. Do you understand? Whatever you do for yourself. He says it to me. He doesn't mean it to hurt me. He's telling me everything you do, you're hurting yourself. It's suicide. Do what you gotta do. If you're not keeping Shabbos, keep Shabbat. It's important. I can't keep Shabbos. It's so boring. What's boring? Come to the park. Get some food. Have your friends sleep over. Put your phones away for one day. I want to break my phone. I just got a new phone. I'm on my phone for 9 hours, 10 hours out of the day. It's sickening. Every 5 seconds. Did I get a like? Did I get a DM? Wow, I just liked 4 pictures. Are they gonna like one back? What the heck? What is going on? You guys are all laughing because it's true. What's going on? We know everybody else's business. We're not worried about our own business. Don't let this world fool you. At the end of the day, whether you're a celebrity or religious guy, not religious guy, you're still going to be buried in the same place 6 feet deep. Your hole could be a little bit bigger than the next person, but it's still going to be a hole. Spiritual growth. There's certain people I know over here, I see them on Shabbat and it hurts my feelings, they don't keep Shabbos. It hurts my feelings. Why? Because it's something that, it's like putting socks on with your shoes. How are you not going to put on your socks? You're a Jew, how are you not going to keep Shabbat? What makes you different than anybody walking in the street? Nothing. We have mitzvot. We have deeds that we can do. We have Shabbat, we have Kibbutz Avayim. There's so many things that a Jew can do. Take the responsibility and do it. Who has never kept Shabbat here before? Don't be scared to raise your hand. I raise my hand all day. I didn't keep Shabbat. I used to eat pork. You don't know what you're missing. If somebody was to tell me 7 years ago, come to my house for Shabbos, I would have threw a football at his head. I didn't even want to hear it. Don't talk to me about it. It's none of my business. Listen, you're religious, leave me away from it. But I understood how amazing it is. I can't live without it. So like I said, in life you're going to be going through the motions. Stay strong and understand that Kadosh Baruch Hu is in control. God is in control. Don't come to this class and waste time. Take something upon yourself. If you guys need tzitzits, call me. If you don't have a tefillin, call me. If there's something you need in the address, call me. Girls, if there's something I can help you with, if you guys want to throw an event, if there's anything, call me. If I cannot help you, I will lead you to a female who will. Don't think this class is, oh, we're coming here to listen to hip-hop, we're trying to grow. Nobody likes to be told, oh, you're not keeping Shabbat. Oh, no, relax, calm down. Within due time, you'll do it. But don't waste time. Nobody's here to judge you, we're the same. You're better than me, I'm not better than you. People tell me, oh, you teach classes. No, I don't teach class. There just happens to be people that come to Beit Eliyahu. We put on hip-hop and we talk. You got a problem at home? Talk to me. I promise you my problems are worse than yours. You know what a person with problems wants to do the most? Be heard. Just want to be heard. There's a remedy for everything. Find yourselves a hobby. Don't forget, you're going to be going through emotions for the rest of your life. The only way you can stay sane is if you talk to Hashem. Keep it filtered. My friends message me all the time, yo, let's go out, we're going to the club. No, I'm fine, my brother. I've been there and I've done that. Thank you so much. Keep control. Now, before we finish this class, we obviously have two performers over here. So since Jacob, this class is dedicated to you, please get over here, say a couple words. Give a round of applause for my man Jacob.
Everybody, how's everybody doing? I don't hear you. There you go. Yeah. Thank you everybody for showing up. I dropped my album last week, Going Through Emotions. Thank you. If any of you listen to it, I want to thank you for your support. If any of you like anything, I want to thank you for your support. All my day ones, all the ones that are new as well, all the fans, everybody. I love and appreciate every single one of you, and every single one of you were a part of my growth, were a part of me going through my motion. I've been through a lot these past few, I would say, months especially, and this past year in general. A lot of changes, but I'll tell you one thing, music is what helped me through it. I just channeled all of that into this album. And if any of you ever need an outlet, I guarantee you put on your favorite song, one that you know every single lyric to, that calms you down, right or wrong? I don't hear any of you, right or wrong? 100%. That's the power of music. That's how strong music is. With that being said, I think me and Avi want to do a little performance for you guys.
Let's do it. Since we're all Instagram friendly.
This one's not on my album. This was released way before my album, but it's a favorite, so I know you guys want to hear it.
Everybody do me a favor, make some noise for me over here. KosherBoyz, we in the building. This world got too many problems.
You know the words, sing.
This world got too many problems. This world got too many problems. This world.
See,
What's going on in this world is like I can't even tell. Everything I was doing is gone, finds ways in hell. We seem separate from each other, once and the same. But nowadays we won't even recognize his brother. So many other issues, more than kind of wrong. But stress my nation, giving tissues since they feel that they've been wrong. Time moves on and fate moves along, but losses of the memory, Twin Towers were bombed. 9/11 was a tragedy, for me it's so sad to see that it's taken as a parody. How did they have the audacity to fall in love, use the situation for its full capacity, then they move to another so rapidly? War, hunger, financial problems, and politics tearing up the world as we know, that they blame it on the anonymous. No surprise in a few years, the apocalypse sure it's all coming right in my consciousness. I'm not speaking explicit, so take a second listen. We're here on business, make it our business. Like ecologies and not about technology, but look at your history, I won't accept apologies, cause this world got too many, got too many, got too many problems, problems. This world, see, this world got too many, got too many, got too many problems, problems. This world. See, there's a digital divide between keyboards and human eyes. Unfortunately, people rather type than physically socialize. Remember a time not too long ago, I was going with the flow and I was too dumb to know questions like, should I hit the club? Should I try this drug? Making money for some villains, gangsters and thugs. This is what we call America, violence and silence. And when you hear those sirens, can't expect no alliance. It's the truth of this world, can never trust nobody's word. You'll try to convince, you'll try to resist. Over wild for the suspense, they'll insist. She gets you tense, you get it. But yourself you can't distance. Now it's too late to dictate. Your family's a witness, and the only way to negate is you fall right on your back. Is to act really fast in a way you never thought you had to act. And let me tell you one thing, it's a fact that most people don't know what the future holds. Could be silver or gold, hustle never stops, but then they get old. Life's a poker game, gotta know when to fold them. Not every hand dealt is gonna be golden. This world had issues, we still fighting over missiles and pistols, over the diamonds and crystals. Why can't we get along? This world got issues, we still fighting over missiles and pistols, over the diamonds and crystals. Why can't we get along? This world got too many, got too many, got too many problems, problems. This world, this world got too many, got too many, got too many problems, problems. This world.
Round of applause for Jacob once again. I'm very proud of you, Jacob. I hope you know that as a brother. I see you grow and you grew into a gentleman. Not just like you grew into a gentleman. Somebody his parents could sleep with his eyes closed. So we brushed up on what today? Can anybody tell me? I'm gonna pick a random person. What do we talk about? Over here, you. Great. Yeah. All three of you. How about this? Every row. What do we speak about today? No, it's not. Don't worry. I'm going to be putting a few people on the spot right now. Growth.
Yeah, growth. Talking about like emotions and like handling things that other
Yes.
people have
Yes.
worse than you.
Yes.
Yeah, and how to like look to Hashem for like these things.
Only. That's the only way you can get through. You know whose perspective I want to hear the most? Ellie, my brother, please. What do we speak about today? Why do I talk about Ellie, my brother? My little brother, you know what's funny? My little brother teaches me a lot of Musa himself. Don't be scared. Take the mic. By the way, I hope you guys do me a favor. Give a round of applause for my little brother Ellie. Yeah. Nobody knows, but Ellie has a beautiful voice and he sings. He saw. You saw? Can you guys tell me? Did you guys like Ellie's voice? Thank you very much. Next week, Ellie's performing, correct? Yes. There you go. So I want to tell you, every time I see Ellie, and we'll look at each other, and it's like a little bit past 9, 10 o'clock. He comes to the store and goes, did you put on the film? I'm like, not yet. He goes, do you? No. He reminded me. Reminded me, he's my little brother. So that's how you know this works. Don't think that I walk around, I'm a rabbi. I mess up too. I sin too. I do things wrong too. I don't listen to my parents too. But I'm sorry. It's a difference. Spiritual growth. Anybody who needs to fill in tzitzis, please let me know. If you guys are interested in making the Shabbaton in a hotel, pool for like 2-3 days, if you're of age and you can calm your parents and let you go, we'll have a blast. Please let me know. Otherwise, if you guys have my Instagram, it's at Avi Benjamin Music. Message me if you're interested. Otherwise, follow the account so you guys could follow up with all the dates and all the events that we have. Ilana, how are you? Give a round of applause for my babysitter. She watches my kids. I put everybody on the spot. That's what I do. Otherwise, thank you very much for coming to this event. I appreciate you guys. If you are a man, please stay for Aravid. Thank you.